All right, well, welcome back. As we get into it here right behind me now, we're looking at the rainfall that's still moving across the northern tier of the state here. We're also going to take a wider view, and there are the clouds that are also funneling in. So we're overcast conditions right about now all the way up to the north and getting into partly cloudy skies here locally as we get into La Crosse and heading southward to down to areas by Prairie du Chien. That will all change. We'll get into mostly cloudy skies to finish out the day, but you see the snow tracker right now holding on to that snow, trying to edge closer to us as we go through the day. Also, we're going to be looking at La Crosse and temperatures holding on to at least mostly clear skies, going into at least some increasing clouds through the the morning hours before we hit the afternoon. 23 degrees for the noon hour. We'll be at least at mostly cloudy skies. All right, so look at this moisture that I'm showing you here coming off the Pacific as it continues to make its move here. We're looking at that draw kind of pulling in moisture, pushing that moisture all the way down across the Midwest, and eventually some of that's pulling up again the humidity from the south, and that's also going to usher in the chance of bringing in the possibility of more snow and a mix of rain and snow into our forecast as we go into the latter portion of tonight going into tomorrow morning. The water vapor imagery also shows that we've got two types of moisture in. You can see the whiter grayer type, that's moisture in the upper atmosphere. The darker areas, spots there, those are the dry spots in the atmosphere as well. So some of that's going to come in from El Paso, Texas, and start trying to cut that away from the south and bring that moisture up to us and keep that from going farther to the south. Highs today, Tuesday, we're looking at least widespread 20s for you. We're also going to be seeing mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies through the day for everybody. You'll also be getting into your zones, holding on to the particular areas here. As you can see, they're going to be a little bit cooler in some cases than they were just showing up here. So they're going to be hitting maybe a degree or two cooler, but you're looking at them to be warmer than what they were just yesterday. That being said, we'll get into it here with Sky Tracker, showing you the moisture here starting to work its way in. You got the cloud cover coming in as we go into today, holding on to just a light batch, and there it is coming in by the 2 o'clock hour. You'll see the snow coming in down but to Eau Claire, then extending out to the east, and eventually that comes and goes. But the next batch of moisture that I just showed you with that one graphic coming in from the Pacific, that's going to be hitting us as we get into near midnight possibly and bringing in moisture back into our particular area here down to the south. So everybody's going to be in the mix, as you can see, and eventually, as I mentioned, I'll stop it right here where you see those widespread 20s getting into 30s for tomorrow, and then back to the 20s, and then holding on to the 20s till Friday, and then 36 comes back into 43 degrees by Sunday. We're all over the place as far as these temperatures are concerned, in and out of the snow as well. Back to you.